Hey everybody, Beauty Holly coming at you with another cooking video. Today for dinner we're having spaghetti, and these are the seasonings that I will be using today. Basil leaves, Italian seasoning, leaf oregano, black pepper, garlic, salt, crushed red pepper, and seasoned salt. I will also be using Lawry's Total Seasoning along with olive oil, 2 cans of the Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies, 2 cans of the Hunt's pasta sauce, 4 cheeses, and the other is garlic and herb. I also will be using sea salt. I did not use that particular sausage. I threw that in the trash, but I did use Zumo's andouille sausage, which was very good. And there's the spaghetti, and I also used the mild Italian ground sausage, and I also used ground turkey. So we like ours. Oh, sorry. And then I also use these mini peppers, which are a little bit sweeter than the larger peppers. We like our spaghetti very saucy, and we like it meaty, so that's why I'm using 3 meats today. This recipe is really easy for the new cooks that are coming along, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe. So we're going to go ahead and get started and start sauteing my vegetables. And I did chop up some onions that I did not show earlier. So basically I just chopped up my peppers and chopped up my onions, and I'm just going to saute those in the olive oil that I showed you earlier. And so I'm usually going to let these cook for a good 5 to 6 minutes. And I'm also going to add my garlic, which I didn't show either. I'm using about 1.5 tablespoons of chopped garlic in this mixture, and I'm going to mix that with the vegetables and onions and everything. So I'm just going to let that cook again for like another 5 to 6 minutes or so. I just kind of want them to get soft, and before I add the meat to it. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my andouille smoked sausage, and I've already chopped that up, and I took the skin off of it, and I just chopped the sausage up. And so I'm going to go ahead and add that first, because that usually takes a little longer than the other meat that I'm going to add. So I just went ahead and added that first. And y'all, please forgive me. I'm trying to use my right hand to get the meat to put in, and then use my left hand to video. So I'm on my own today, actually trying to record this video for y'all. So please excuse the shakiness and all that moving that I'm doing. So I'm going to incorporate the meat with the vegetables and let that cook down a little bit, and let the sausage get brown. And then I'm going to go ahead and add that ground Italian sausage and then the ground turkey. So I'm going to mix that up, break that up, and mix it all in with the vegetables and the smoked sausage, and get that all incorporated together. And this is a good recipe again for our newcomers that are, trying to cook and everything. And I will be showing you the seasoning that I'm using now while I talk to you guys. But again, this is a very easy recipe. I also wanted to let you know that you don't have to use 3 meats. You can use ground beef only, or you can use ground turkey, or whatever meat you choose to use. Me, I just kind of play around. I've been cooking for a long time, and I've been playing around with it, and I just kind of made this my own recipe. And so that's why I add 3 different meats and 2 different types of sauce and all of that. So basically you just make it your own as you grow in your cooking techniques, but just starting out, ground beef is fine. I mean, you don't have to use 3 meats, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm adding all my seasonings. I like to season. I like to season my meat really well, so I'm using all my seasonings here, and we're just going to incorporate and get all this mixed in together. And this recipe is going to be delicious. My family, they love it. So if you heard my daughter call me a few seconds ago, please ignore that. She doesn't know that I'm actually doing a talk over on my video. So yeah, so we're adding all the seasonings. And again, you don't have to add all these seasonings as well. You add what you like. You know, salt and pepper would be just fine. If you just want to do salt and pepper, maybe season salt with that. That's it. You don't have to add all this other stuff like, you know, I'm doing. This is just how I fix my spaghetti. You know, you can always do it the way you like, you know. I used to crush red pepper just to give it a little kick, a little spice, and it works really well. Again, please excuse the way I'm videotaping. I'm trying to do it on my own today. So now I'm just basically incorporating the seasonings and everything with the meat. The meat is now done. So now what I'm going to add is the Rotel. I'm going to add 2 cans. One is Mal and one is the original. And we're just going to add the Rotel, and then we're going to also add the spaghetti sauce. And again, I'm adding 2 cans of the spaghetti sauce. Excuse me. So basically what I'm going to do now is just incorporate all this, just mix everything together, and get all this incorporated. And I'm usually I'm going to let this cook for about a good 15 to 20 minutes. And let this cook for about a good 15 to 20 minutes before I add the spaghetti. And it looks good. It looks really good. And this is what I call my meat sauce before I add the spaghetti. So now I'm going to add the spaghetti to it and just mix everything together. Just going to mix everything together. This is a big pot, and I usually have some leftovers because we don't have my family. I have a daughter who's moved out or whatever, but she came over, and so I didn't have as much left as I normally do. So I made a big pot, and so I only had like a corner of this left. So I was very proud about that. So it's a really good recipe. I think you'll like it. It's very flavorful, and the meats together are really good, and the sausage is wonderful in it. It's just a great recipe. So I'm just incorporating the spaghetti with the meat sauce, and then I'm going to let this cook for another probably 10 minutes or so. You know, you can pretty much taste it and eyeball it, and you know, you can really serve it at this point because everything is cooked. So this is the final results of my dinner. This is a salad here that I've made. Yeah, that spaghetti looks awesome. This is a salad that I made. I put some cucumbers and some carrots in there. I didn't put the salad dressing in because this is not actually my plate, so I didn't put the salad dressing on, but you know, we usually do ranch around here. So I want to thank you all for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. I hope you enjoy this video. If you want to see more of these videos, please thumbs up this video. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed it. And this turned out to be an awesome meal. It was quick and it was very easy. It didn't take long at all. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.